Hi guys and welcome to the daily predictions. We are going to talk about how the energy of 3rd of December is going to be for all of us. And 3rd December, the energy is very powerful and strong. So don't get scared by looking at first 3 cards. There are many more to come. I hope that you've watched the video for 2nd of December, and I hope that December has started to bring in some positive changes into your life, because I'm already seeing it and experiencing it. Like I am always from last few days, I'm trying to create some magic with the cards. So today I have picked up the cards which are Heaven and Earth, the first deck, and then I have picked up the deck because if we talk about heaven and earth, it cannot be without God and goddesses and spirits. So I've picked up a card of God and goddesses, spirit messages, and then conversation with God. And in the end, I'm going to take out cards from Akashic Tarot, which is like the last additional message. Now look, I hope that the energy is that I am able to induce the energies to get something heavenly on earth and start earth. So earth kind of converts into the energy of heaven, which is beautiful, positive, and energetic. So that's the intention with this. Now I just noticed that this card also says check. So okay, so there is the first card, which is illusionary success. It is the card of 7 of Cups, and if you see this card, you can see there is a tower coming out of one cup, there is jewelry, there is tiara, there is a dragon, there is a snake, there is a kind of a glamorous person, and there is kind of a person who you cannot see the face. It's like a spirit, you cannot see the face of it, it is all covered, and there is a moon behind, and there are clouds. Now this is the card of illusionary success. This is the card of 7 of Cups. Basically 7 of Cups means that at times we get into illusions and we look at success, or we look at things in a very different way than they actually mean, or than what they actually are. So it is the card where we are into our illusions, and then slowly that illusions are going to start clearing up. And when illusions clear up, it is difficult at times to accept those realities. So I do feel that the first energy of the day is where the illusions will start to get cleared up. So whatever you've been thinking or taking at as your success, whatever you've been thinking and taking at as something that is real, or that that has been there, or that is material, you will start realizing that all of that was actually not real. It was so unreal. It was so much of illusion. So how much in illusion you were living. This card also means all that glitters is not gold. So I do feel that there might be a breakthrough in your life where you realize something not being so truthful, or something not being so right, because the next card is 5, which is loss in pleasure, and it is 5 of Cups. Now 7, 5 and 3, these are the cards that we have. Total is number 6, which is victory. So ultimately whatever happens, it is going to happen for a victory. Now this card, you see 3 cups are falling down, and this person is focused on these 3 cups which have fallen down. There is a building here where probably he wants to go. There is a big kind of river in between, but he's not able to see that there is a bridge. So he can actually cross the bridge and go wherever he wants to go, and he can actually carry the 2 cups also. So at times we get into so much in illusions, and we put success, or we think that this is right, that is wrong, this is how things should be, that is how things should be, this person should be like this person should behave like this. So we get into so much of illusions that when that does not happen, we feel that we are at loss. We feel that nothing is working out. We feel that we are the energies are not there. We feel that everything is a problematic situation, but we don't realize that there is a blessing in disguise. Now the next card that you see is the card of sorrow. Now you don't have to be, again I'm saying, don't be scared, because there's more cards to come. But this is number 3 card, and I do see 3 again being important, because this is 3. There are 3 cups that are fallen down. So I do feel that there is an energy of 3 that is still strong. And if you see this card, you see the heart. There is a rose that is coming out of this heart now. So for a rose to come out of a heart, there has to be thorns. Without thorns, there cannot be rose. So there are situations which make us happy. There are situations which make us sad, and this happy and sad energy together creates a balance. And that is why it is very important for both the energies to be there for us to survive. Now this card also says that only when a wound is exposed to nature is when the wound is healed. So this person is crying. There is rain. It is raining all around, but the heart is now opening up like a rose. So there is an energy which is opening up, which is becoming more beautiful, which is becoming more powerful. So overall, the energy, the first three cards kind of show me that there might be some kind of a breakthrough happening in your life. There might be some things becoming very, very clear, some things that you looked at and you thought that they are the reality is going to kind of fall away, but there is going to be a blessing in disguise. Now the next set of cards that I got, there are many cards, so you will have to have patience, but the next set of cards that I got, the first card is Princess of Swords. Now Princess of Swords is a card of actually communication, believing in your abilities. She's looking behind, but then her sword is very, very high and she's ready to fight her. She's ready to take up the next step. So Princess of Sword is the card of intellect, knowledge, communication, and I do feel that some positive communications are going to come your way. So you're going to see some new light, because there is a card of Hermit. Hermit is showing light. Hermit is when things come out of the slumber, when energies come out of the slumber, or when guides come out of the slumber. So there is an energy of your inner voice and the outer energy that will come to guide you, and that guidance is going to help you move forward, see the light. And this is 9 plus 2, this is 11. And you see from this situation where you see that everything is gone, or everything is a heartbreak or problem, you are going to see the new light coming into your life. And then next card is actually material success, which this new light actually brings you what actually means the success means. So this was a success which was illusionary, and from illusions you get to the real things, where you get to the real material, and then there is a material success. This is a card of money coming into your life, justice, what you reserve coming into your life, some kind of gain coming into your life, and you also finally figuring out how to kind of move forward with your decisions, how to move forward with things, how to move forward with situations. And Pihu picked up a card, she picked up a card of justice. Beautiful. So yes, I see the justice energy coming there. So she suddenly picked up this card, and this is number 11 also, so I'm going to pick this card in the end. Suppose that there is an energy of 3 of Pentacle. 3 of Pentacle is the energy of actually material. This is material work, right? So this is material success, and this is material work done for that material success. And this card says that if you've been wanting to kind of buy a house, invest into a property, learn something, invest into new learning, recreate something, regenerate something, or restructure something, today is the energy, like 3rd of December is the energy where you will be able to do that. And I do see a lot of 3. Again, there is a number 3 card. So I do see a lot of 3s in this card, in this spread. So the energy is where you can actually re-begin, recreate, regenerate things, and you can relearn something, or you can actually use your energies to balance something, or kind of re-begin something in your life. So there is an energy of re-beginning. And sorry, Pihu is around and she's making it a little difficult for me nowadays, but anyways, okay. So the next card that I have is Devil. Now this is an energy where everything that was stuck, everything that was problematic, everything where your energies were not working out, everything that was actually an illusion, everything that was actually a negative situation, a problematic situation where you were actually stuck into your own negativity, or your own negative energy, or under the influence of somebody, that negative energy is going to kind of blast away. That negative energy is going to get into Tower movement, and everything is going to be freed up. So definitely that energy is very, very strong, where Devil's Den is on Tower. So is actually Tower, and Tower is on fire, and it feels like a big change is actually approaching, where all the negativity, all the illusions, all the sorrow, all the sadness that was there in your life, in whatever area, whatever situation, that is going to be actually moving away from you. There is actually going to be a big change. There is actually going to be a big situation that is going to bring in a strong change in your life. I also would say that in tomorrow's 3rd of December, one, ensure that you don't get into the sadness or the negativity. Second, when you are walking or when you are driving, take care of yourself, because this at times means a little accident. Or also, I do feel that whatever you've been feeling has been keeping you stuck, that energy is going to move away, because the last 2 cards are most beautiful. There is perfected work, and there is Empress. So this is the card of 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is a card of celebration. 4 of Wands is a card where everything is kind of perfected, and it is all decorated, and there is time for celebration. The moment this door opens, there is celebration that begins. And the next card is Empress. Empress is a card of growth. You can see the lotus, white lotus. You can see which is regeneration, which is rebirth. You can see and mother, Empress is a mother energy, which is again an energy of birth. You can see a sword. You can see music, you can see crops, you can see the water flowing, and she's sitting on a comfortable chair. So there is the illumination that is happening on her crown. So definitely there is an energy which is very, very positive, very, very strong, and there is an energy of regeneration, celebration, growth, positivity, and this is again number 3. So in this and we got 11 cards, by the way. So in 11 cards there are number 3 cards. There is 1 number 3 card, there is 2 number 3 card, there is 3 number 3 cards, and in this card also you can see 3 cups fallen, and in this card also you can see 3 people there. Here there are 3 people there. So 3 energy is still carrying forward from yesterday was the energy of 3, and it is still being carried forward. And Pihu took out this card and left it here, which is card of justice, which is most beautiful. And we definitely want justice, and we definitely want justice, not to see who has the crown and who doesn't have the crown, but just deliver justice based upon what is right and what is wrong. And we'll probably see something like this happening in the energy of tomorrow, 3rd of December. The next card that I got is from God and Goddess cards, and that is again a very beautiful card, because I got the Ardhanarishwar card, which is the masculine and the balance of the masculine and feminine energy. And if you see this card, it says felicity in married life, raising the Kundalini energy, transcendental knowledge of universal oneness, ability to harmonize opposite viewpoints or forces. It says she dances to create the world, while he dances to wind it all up. She is the mother of the universe, he is its only father. I bow down to the Shiv and the Shivani. So they both have this energy where one can actually destroy the world and another can create the world, but together they can also create the new energies, they can create the new beginnings, they can create the new world. And that is the energy that I see on 3rd of December, where I see the energies opening up big time, where actually all of that was a illusion is going to end, and there is an energy which is opening up, and there is a new beginning that is happening, leading to completely new energy, which is 11. And by the way, because Pihu picked up another card, that makes it number of cards make it 12, which makes it 3 again. So we again have that 3 energy. Now this card, Ardhanarishwar, this card, because of this card, I would tell you that ensure that you balance your inner feminine and masculine self, which means that do something that is creative, at the same time do something that is action oriented. The feminine energy is the energy of thought, and masculine energy is the energy of action. So when you actually think something and you put that into action, that is when you actually balance both the energies. So you can think of kind of a song and then you sing it, or you can think of a dance action and then you can dance, or you can think of creating something or a recipe and then you cook it, or anything at all, anything creative, paint, color, anything that you can think of, and then you can use your creativity and then you can put that into action and create something out of that. That is the masculine and feminine energy balance, and ensure that you do something that balances both the energies tomorrow, because it is going to be highly important and highly effective. Very beautiful. And this is Ardhanarishwar. This is again the energy of motherhood. This is also the energy of mother, which is creative energy, and the father, which is hermit here, which is destruction and creating all together. Both the energies are together, and you see that energy here because there is tower also. So there is destruction and there is creation together. Now the next card that I have is conversations with God, and this says you always get what you create, and you are always creating. I do not make a judgment about the creations that you conjure. I simply empower you to conjure more, and more and more and more. If you don't like what you have just created, choose again. So that means the God is telling you that I am not creating anything. Whatever is happening in your life, whether it is illusions, whether it is clearing those illusions, whether it is tower movement, whether it is creativity, whether it is justice, you are creating it yourself. So how about you recreate it if you don't like it? So you have that energy in tomorrow's energy, where if you don't like what you've created, if you don't like what is there in your life, recreate it. You have all the power. Just believe in your power and then recreate it. And when you recreate it, you can actually choose to create something which is not illusion, which is more specific, which is more better. The second card is in the true order of things. One does not do something in order to be happy. One is happy and hence does something. One does not do something in order to be compassionate. One is compassionate and hence acts in a certain way. The soul's decision precedes the body action in a highly conscious person. So when you are conscious, you know that something happens inside you and then it comes outside. It is exactly the same thing that is happening here. here. So something comes inside you and then it comes outside, and that's the energy. That's how the energies work. It is inside first and outside second, and that is similarly how most of the energies work. Like for example, if I'm feeling angry, and I put it on somebody else, somebody else made me angry, that is not there, because the anger is actually building inside me from a long time, and because somebody triggered it from outside, that comes out. Similarly, if I'm a happy person, I will be happy from inside, but something else can trigger that happiness outside. So understand that whatever is happening in your life, whatever that you are creating, whatever that is being created in your life, it is happening inside first and then outside. And when you realize that, you can actually recreate or change everything that is happening outside you. And tomorrow's energy, again I'm saying, is a very, very powerful energy, and you can actually recreate your life from in just one day. You can actually start that recreation of your life. The next card that I got are from soul, from spirit messages. The first card is study, and it says spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning all old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. So do something to learn something new. Not necessarily you have to sit and read the books, but otherwise still you have that power to transform yourself. So transform yourself, open the energies, open your mind, open your self to actually learning new things, because there are new learnings coming your way. The next card is inspire passion, and it says life devoid of passion can be boring and uninspired, blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passion and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. So again, there is an energy of connecting with the divine. There is an energy where you can actually come out of illusions and recreate your goals. And when you recreate your goals, you will be able to fulfill them also, and it is going to be more sacred. It is going to be transformational. So there is a transformation that is happening in your life. The next card is dream talk, and it says your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks you through the dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So pay close attention to your dreams on 2nd of December and 3rd of December nights. There might be some messages coming your way, and there are signs and things that are going to happen or that are happening around you. These are messages that are coming from divine or souls. And when you see these numbers, you see these, like birds, feathers, and all of that, don't get worried about why am I seeing this, what is happening, why is it repeating. Rather just say thank you, and I am ready to receive. That's the only thing that you should do, because when you question, you are again triggering that energy of question. You are creating that energy of anxiety into that, and then you will continue creating that. But when you say I thank you, I am ready to receive, you know that it is coming from the divine world, it is coming from the heaven to earth, and when you receive it, you create heaven on earth. And that is what the intention is of today's video. Now I am going to take out last set of cards, the additional message from Akashic Tarot. So let's see what is the message from Akashic Tarot. Okay, there is one card that is okay. Guides Angels, 3rd December 2021. What is the message? 3rd December 2021. Okay, there are many cards that so the cards that I have, they are beautiful, many cards. Okay, first card is the Archangel Michael. Beautiful card to start with, because it is the protection energy, it is the safety energy, it is the security energy, and you can see his heart. You can see his heart on fire, like very completely passionate, full of passion, full of fire. You can see his wings being so strong and big. They are protecting these two children. So one, I do see the child energy, and I do see the protection energy. Oh, by the way, I do also see in terms of situations, I do also see that something that was a big illusion created by the devil or the negative people, it is going to burst out. I also feel that some major decision is going to happen, where there could be there could be something which is a natural calamity. So but then that is ultimately that is going to turn out for something good. So there is a natural calamity that I kind of see on 3rd of December. Along with that, it can be anything. Along with that, I do see some burst happening, some devil energy, some negative person coming, I don't know, there's some action that is going to happen against some big negative person that I can kind of see on the cards. And there is that energy which is very strongly coming. Okay, so I do feel that there's an energy of security, safety. So first of all, you don't have to be worried about your safety or the safety of your children. Rather, I do feel that there's a strong energy which is saying that everybody is safe, everything is beautiful, everything is going to be better. You just reignite your heart, make your heart stronger, make your energy stronger. And yes, you have to ensure that you protect yourself, your energies, and the inner child of yours and the children energy inside you. And yes, pick up your passion. That is going to help. The Muse, numbers 15 card, Muse is like Saraswati Ma. Muse is the energy of beautiful internal energy with which you can actually recreate something. So definitely believe in your energy, believe in your passion, believe in your inner self, and whatever you say, you can create it. So be careful about what you are saying, but at the same time, you know that you have the energy and the passion to recreate it. Second is the divine, third is the divine physician. This is number 6, again a card which is very, very beautiful, which means that divine energy is going to help you heal. And he's actually putting the light on her throat, which means the energy to speak. So speak your heart out, speak your mind out, pick up your energies, be strong, don't be afraid of anything. And this is also an energy of speech. This is also an energy of protection. So this is also an energy of speaking or saying the things or saying the right things or doing the right things. So that energy is kind of coming very, very strong, and all these are major arcana cards. Next card is 7 of Keys, which is actually 7 of Pentacle, which is with passion, with patience, finally you've been able to reach the top of the hill and you're happy and you can see the sun shining. So definitely your patience are going to pay you off. There is an energy of 7. There is an energy of standing strong on the hilltop that you've worked very, very hard to reach. And next card is Queen of Keys, which is Queen of Pentacle. And if you see this energy, she's also happy. She's looking at the horizon. She's in her castle and she's looking at everything with a very, very happy energy. She has a book in her hand. So there is definitely something that she's gained, a knowledge, achievement, or something that she's gained. The next card is Queen of Forces, which is Queen of Swords. So we see the Queen of Pentacle and then we see the Queen of Swords. And Queen of Swords is the energy of bringing in a balance between the positive and the negative, the day and the night. It is like feminine, masculine energy, and this is an energy of power, authority, speech. And I do feel some forces coming in alignment, and you will have that ability to choose how do you want to move forward. There is abundance coming your way if you actually balance your energies and if you speak your mind. The next card is the Sand of the Times, which is 6 of Scrolls, which is actually the victory card, 6 of Wands. And this card says that the time has come where you actually put your plans into action, and when you take that action. And the last card, I'm going to read it out from the book. It is the card of the will, wisdom, and mind. And this is number 20. You can see the crown and you can see everything coming together. Now, I don't know how many cards came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is the energy of strength and power. Numbers, like I'll see if I'm able to calculate these numbers, but I'm going to actually read the card will and wisdom to you guys, because I think that's the most important card. That's the outcome of all the messages that we have seen so far. So I'm going to read that card to you. So will and wisdom, this card says, a golden crown of power and authority rests above a Celtic trinity knot. On either side of the Celtic knot are the alchemical symbols of fire and water. Below is the ancient 3-legged symbol of the coat of arms from the Isle of Man. This card brings what is the time of enormous power, balance, and expression. The first 3 rays of the energies of the divine move within you equally: power, will, and love. Power and will, love and wisdom, intellect or mind. You are having intimately, if you are not conscious of it, with the ascended masters who are linked to these energies. With the participation of the masters, you can raise your focus to the higher power and purpose. You can combine the fire of creativity with the water of receptivity in order to make your contribution to the world. With the gold crown raised high, you are likely to find yourself in a significant position of authority and influence at this time. It is likely to be the phase of great activity, but you can handle it. With these powers in the play, you are able to discipline yourself and bring together the meditation, creativity, rest, and the action required. Take advantage of this time and use these powers well. They are nothing less than the divine forces moving through you so that you can manifest their power in the world. So beautiful energy and beautiful powerful cards that I'm seeing. And here also, if you see, this is 3. This is will, wisdom and mind. So all three energies coming together, and that is why this is I am saying that 3rd of December is a very, very powerful day. It has an energy to bring in a lot of powerful changes. And numbers, okay, I will try to calculate. So this is 9, 9 plus 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus 6, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, which is 3, 7 plus 3 is 10, which is 1, 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 4 is 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which makes it 6 again, and 2, which makes it 8 again. So see, the powerful number of cards are also 8, and the total is also 8. Probably that's why I was guided to kind of count it, and the energy is of strength. Now again, if I look at it from the circumstances that we are into, I do see some powerful changes coming in. I do see something that we've been waiting for from a long time. The energies are ready to kind of bring it out. The energies is ready to kind of, all the documentations and everything are ready kind of to actually bring it out. So I do see that energy there, and I do see that energy of voice there. So something is going to be voiced out for sure, and the protection energy is also there. So overall energies are very, very beautiful. And if you like the video, please don't forget to press the like button, and don't forget to share it with other people. I will be truly grateful to you. And if you can, please leave the feedback. I will be grateful for that too. And thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Have a good day. Bye bye.